Artificial Intelligence Doctor. User question. What is the impact of age-related changes in insulin sensitivity on the relationship between low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol levels, and the development of type 2 diabetes in the elderly? Gemini answer. The relationship between low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol levels, and the development of type 2 diabetes in the elderly is complex and can be influenced by age-related changes in insulin sensitivity. Here's a breakdown of the potential impacts. 1. Age-related decline in insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity naturally decreases with age. This means the body cells become less responsive to insulin, requiring the pancreas to produce more insulin to maintain normal blood glucose levels. This state of insulin resistance is a key precursor to the development of type 2 diabetes. 2. Impact on lipid metabolism. Insulin plays a role in lipid metabolism. Reduced insulin sensitivity can lead to changes in lipid profiles, often resulting in increased triglyceride levels, lower levels of high-density lipoprotein, HDL, cholesterol, good cholesterol, increased levels of small, dense LDL particles, which are more atherogenic, promote the formation of plaques in arteries. While total LDL cholesterol might not be significantly elevated, the quality of LDL can worsen. 3. How reduced insulin sensitivity may modify the LDL diabetes link. Increased risk of atherosclerosis. The combination of reduced insulin sensitivity and the associated dyslipidemia, abnormal lipid levels, in older adults can synergistically increase the risk of atherosclerosis. This is crucial because cardiovascular disease is a major complication of type 2 diabetes. Inflammation and oxidative stress. Insulin resistance is often linked with increased inflammation and oxidative stress. These processes can further damage blood vessels and contribute to both atherosclerosis and the progression of metabolic dysfunction that leads to diabetes. Direct effects on glucose metabolism. While high LDL cholesterol itself isn't a direct cause of type 2 diabetes, the metabolic environment of insulin resistance, often accompanied by altered LDL particle size and increased triglycerides, can impair glucose metabolism and increase the likelihood of developing the disease. Cholesterol paradox. Some studies have observed a cholesterol paradox in older adults, where very low LDL cholesterol levels are associated with a higher prevalence of type 2 diabetes and other adverse outcomes. The reasons for this are not fully understood but could involve frailty, malnutrition, or other underlying conditions common in old age. This suggests that the optimal LDL target in the elderly might be different from younger populations. Medication effects. Older adults are often on multiple medications, including those for managing cholesterol, like statins and other conditions. These medications can influence both insulin sensitivity and lipid levels, making the relationship more complex to interpret. Some statins, for example, have been linked with a slightly increased risk of new-onset diabetes in some individuals. In summary, age-related decline in insulin sensitivity creates a metabolic environment characterized by both impaired glucose handling and adverse changes in lipid profiles, including potentially more harmful forms of LDL cholesterol. While high total LDL might not directly cause type 2 diabetes, the presence of insulin resistance can exacerbate the cardiovascular risks associated with dyslipidemia and contribute to the overall metabolic dysfunction that increases diabetes risk in the elderly. The cholesterol paradox further complicates this relationship, suggesting a need for careful consideration of individual risk factors and overall health status when managing LDL cholesterol in older adults.